when you start to get really inventive, you can start to get really nice shapes like this. And one of the good things about this is that it's waterproof. You can put holes in it, and so you can use this as part of your design. And you can see on the back as well where it's burnt, and then you can see also that how blue it gets when you in those spaces where there's nothing on the. Thank you, Michael. Okay, so I have mine. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. So here we go. So, what do you think? Yeah. I was excited. I was so excited. Yeah. So you wouldn't think that they were bodgy old X-rays, would you? Yeah, but isn't that the blue? I was so surprised about the blue. It's yeah. So yes, yeah. So you can see. Now I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to put anything in and spoil it. I can look through. A couple are pinned. The rest are stuck into the wet oasis. And it's travelled from Canberra and none have fallen out, which is amazing for me. Usually half of my design falls apart. So this is actually worth. No, they haven't been, but I would in the future. I put some cold glue on the end of the X-ray. And yes, so I thought I'd want to have a look and just see that. Yeah. So there, I've been having good fun experimenting to try and do something. It's always nice to have something different, isn't it? Something new. And because I didn't want to. Yeah. And the good thing, actually, if you use one of the Oasis Noir wreaths, that would be good too, because you could. The black oasis, because then that would go with the theme, but it would also recede into the back of the design. Okay, so it's I thought grey would be good with it, hopefully, because it's got a little bit of a blue tinge. Well, I thought it did until I saw it up against here. So just to try and give you that look. Probably ought to fall out now that I'm pushing things into it. So just some foliage, grey foliage with it. I was thinking, where is my wreath stand? And luckily, it was exactly where I thought it was. I was really surprised with that. So I thought, how am I going to demonstrate a wreath without, so that you can see it this way? Actually, it looks quite nice with the grey. Yeah, the light coming through the top. Oh, good. I feel good now. So you all thought that I was weird when I said that I was going to use X-rays, didn't you? You all thought, what's the...
With your head. Yeah, she will. She'll say, oh, she used my idea, but she didn't use X-rays, so that's okay.
It's worthwhile getting X-rays now.
Yeah, but they don't give you the films anymore. Oh, sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't.
Anybody want some?
Somebody was asking me the other day what should they grow in if they were planting a garden for floral art. And one thing I said, dusty miller. Any cinerarias, put those in because they grow in Canberra, no problem. And they come up every year, and they look scraggy, and you chop them down and they come back, they're great. So. Pardon? Are you? And my dusty miller comes from a bunch that I got from the markets. Yep. Yes. Well, what happened was I used it in an arrangement which I didn't pull apart, and it just grew roots into it. So I thought, okay, that's fine. We'll use that. Very easy. Yeah. So,
I said the woody parts though, I found.
pardon?
You've got to get the wood part.
Yes. It's a bit touch and go. I strike quite a few things on my windowsill in jars or vases or whatever. Sunstrike, what do you think? Yeah?
That's all you need, isn't it?
I think so. I think so. I would probably, yeah. See, one of the problems with putting Dusty Miller on the show bench, though, of course, is that as soon as those little hairs get wet, they then go green. So make sure if you're doing something like this and you want the grey that you do it in advance and don't let anybody spray your design, because some people are very well meaning and come along and spray for you, which makes you, yes. So you think I've probably just about finished it, do you? Okay. I haven't covered up all of my oasis, so whoever gets this one, because I'll let you have it, my first experiment for your raffle. And the other thing that I do have is, I do grow Tillandsia in Canberra, but not like you grow it here. It's amazing here. The other thing too is that you could perhaps try just use a little bit to drape, because it's the same sort of colours. And drape it on this side, perhaps. I don't know. It might look a bit fussy. What do you think? Or down, I don't know where I'll put it too. That's what I was thinking, and maybe have it come down into here as well. Like a cascading wreath in some sort of ways. Although it's not a cascading wreath. It's a cascading wreath has the cascades coming from the top. So there you go. What do you think about that? Yeah.